Okay, let's go.
Money? Who invented it and when? When was money invented? Who were the first to use it? Today, with a paper bill in our pocket or with a credit card, we can easily buy food, drinks, and clothing. But hundreds of years ago, people didn't have this opportunity. So what did they do? How did people trade when money didn't exist? Come with us on a historical journey, tracing money from the past to the present. What is money? Money is issued by the state and used as a means of payment within a country. It refers to objects made of paper, metal, or plastic, with a stated value on them. The barter period before money was invented. People met their needs through barter. In other words, they exchanged surplus goods for other goods. Someone who needed fabric would trade wheat for cloth, or someone who wanted milk would exchange apples for it. However, this system had serious problems. To obtain what you needed, you had to find someone who wanted what you had. Moreover, there was no common unit of measure. For example, how many grams of wheat equaled 1 meter of fabric? This caused confusion. Sometimes, to obtain one product, people had to give away something more valuable, metals as a medium of exchange over time. To make trade easier, certain materials began to be used as a common medium of exchange: seashells, wood, and metals. Among these, gold and silver stood out because they were rare in nature and easy to shape. They could also be divided into small pieces, allowing exact payments to be made. Still, one problem remained. During every transaction, metals had to be weighed, and this made trade difficult. The first metal coins. The first known metal coins in history were invented in the 7th century BCE by the Lydians who lived in Anatolia. These coins were about the size of a bean. They were made from an alloy called electrum, consisting of 75% gold and 25% silver. The coins were produced by striking metal blanks between upper and lower molds with a hammer. This process was called striking. The word mint, which we still use today, originates from this process. Money as a symbol of power. After the Lydians, the use of metal money spread rapidly. Over time, minting money became a symbol of power and sovereignty. For this reason, states that gained independence would mint money as their first act. Many coins carried the image or seal of the ruler who governed the state. The emergence of paper money. Producing money from gold and silver was expensive, and transporting it was difficult. As a result, a lighter and cheaper solution emerged: paper money. The first paper money in history was used in China in the 9th century CE. These banknotes were usually made from cotton, linen, and hemp fibers. Over time, with the development of printing presses, the use of paper money spread widely. Marco Polo and Europe. The person who introduced paper money to Europe was the Italian traveler Marco Polo. At the end of the 13th century, after visiting China, Marco Polo described how paper money was produced and how it was used. Following this, written promissory notes began to be used in Europe, and over time, these notes were replaced by paper money. The first paper money in Europe was printed in Sweden in the year 1661. Paper money in the Ottoman Empire and Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, used its first paper money in 1840. This currency was called kayme. Later, its name was changed to evrak nakdiye. The first paper money of the Republic of Turkey was printed in 1927. After 1937, Latin letters began to be used, credit cards. In the mid-20th century, a new era began, credit cards. They were first used in the 1950s in the United States of America. Today, we make most of our purchases using credit cards. Now, we can even make payments online without carrying a physical card. Cryptocurrencies. In recent years, another new concept has entered our lives, cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized, digital currencies. They are not controlled by any government or any bank. This system is based on a technology called blockchain. All transactions are recorded in a transparent and secure way. However, the security of digital wallet passwords is the responsibility of the users. Closing money's journey, from barter systems to cryptocurrencies, is one of the greatest transformations in human history. So, what do you think? What kinds of technologies will replace money in the future?